Hi, and welcome to Everyday Pronunciation. This is Sherry Summers, and today we're practicing the sentence, is he busy in a meeting now? Again, is he busy in a meeting now? You'll notice that it's a question, number one, and number two, you should notice that it is a yes-no question. So what does that mean for you? Yes-no questions go up at the end, so we're going to hear a rise at the very end. If it were a WH question that began with what, where, who, why, how, we would hear a rise and then we would hear a fall at the end. But we're not hearing that here because it's a yes-no question. The answer is yes, he's in a meeting now, or no, he's not in a meeting now. So when you hear me say this sentence or question, what word do you hear that gets the most stress? Listen. Is he busy in a meeting now? Is he busy in a meeting now? It's probably a little bit hard to tell, and we could actually stress one of two things. Most likely we would stress the word meeting because that's our noun, and generally the noun carries the most information. But I, as the speaker, am really curious, not so much that he's in a meeting, I want to know if he's busy. So you may hear just a little bit more stress on the word busy. Is he busy in a meeting now? You probably notice there isn't a lot of difference between busy and meeting. They both have some stress, but I'm giving busy just a little bit more because that's where my focus is. So the next thing I want to ask you is, how do you pronounce this word meeting? Meeting. Meeting has the meet at the beginning, so this is where you hear the stress. It has that long E sound. But the thing I want you to notice is the T in front of the ing. The T in front of the ing is unstressed. What happens to a T in front of an unstressed syllable? Well, it often softens. So we end up with ding, that tiny E in there, and the NG sound at the end. Or occasionally you might hear an N sound. I do that quite often, really. I say meeting, meeting. Technically, it should be meeting with the NG, but either one will work. So meeting, meeting, meeting. Our stress is on the me, and the ding is unstressed, but you're hearing the rise. So we're already starting to go up right here. Okay, meeting, meeting. So if you're speaking American English, I advise you to soften the T and use the ding at the end. But what's even more interesting, at least in my opinion, is this part right here. If I break this down very slowly, listen to what happens. I say, is he busy? Is he busy? Doesn't it sound like it's exactly the same with just a B in the middle? Is he busy? Is he busy? Well, when we have an is, we often will reduce it to an us, but when it's at the beginning of a sentence, it's also common to use the I in there. So we might get the is. So is or us. So we'll choose the is just because it's kind of fun right here. The HE, the he, when it's reduced, and it generally is, the H often disappears. So that leaves us just with a little tiny E sound. So we push the Z or the Z, the Z sound over into the E, you end up with Izzy, Izzy. And that happens a lot when you talk about is plus he. It sounds like the name Izzy. So it's pretty crazy. Izzy, Izzy. Busy, it's spelled B-U-S-Y, but it's actually pronounced as busy. Izzy, Izzy busy, Izzy busy. So it's practically the same word. Izzy busy. Or we could do Uzzy, Uzzy busy, Uzzy busy. It might be easier to do two short I's since they're right in a row. So Izzy busy, Izzy busy, funny, Izzy busy, and then the N and the A are going to be reduced because those are really not very important words. They often get reduced. So we end up with un followed by And that gives us unna, unna, unna. Now, one more thing. You'll hear a little bit of a connection. You may not recognize it right away, but there is a bit of a connection between that Y and the un. So here's what it sounds like. Zien, 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 zien. So, busyin, busyin, izzy busyin, izzy busyin. So we've broken it down. It doesn't even sound like words at this point, but that's exactly how it sounds when an everyday person speaks. They say, is he busy in a meeting? Is he busy in a meeting? I need to go up because I know it's going to end as a question. Is he busy in a meeting now? Now. As in cat, followed by that baby ooh. Now. Now. So, meeting now. Meeting now. You have that rise right there. Meeting now. Is he busy in a meeting now? Try that with me, please. Is he busy in a meeting now? Is he busy in a meeting now? Is he busy in a meeting now? Or you might end up saying things like, is he busy now? Is he busy at work now? Is he busy with whatever now? So we can change that out and make all kinds of sentences with it. But is he busy? That's kind of fun. If we were to say she, then we'd say, is she busy? So it wouldn't be quite as fun in my opinion, but give it a try. Slow it down. Take it really easy. Is he busy in a meeting now? Is he busy in a meeting now? Try it 100 times if you can do that today. And just get it so it comes off from your tongue over and over and over really smoothly and really easily. And then, of course, see if you can use it on a real person today. Is he busy in a meeting now? And see what happens. I'm sure that it will sound perfect to the person listening.